So today's video is part of a questions and answers type. So Michael Perez here has a 93 25 horsepower motor that he wants to do a remote control conversion kit on. So this engine is actually very similar to my first engine. My first engine I ever had was a 92 Johnson Tracker with a tiller, and the first thing I ever did to it was convert it to a remote control. So I have some experience in this one. So your engine's going to be a little different than mine. Mine didn't have a tilt tube, as you can see right here, number 54. This engine didn't have a tilt tube. Some did at that time, some didn't. Since yours is a 93, this drawing, it's got a tilt tube. So steering, you don't really have a problem there. All you're going to need is a steering handle, which should be in here somewhere. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I can't, so well. There we go. I changed model numbers, and then it gave me the steering link kit, which is this guy. So your steering link that you need is, what is it, 0174244. You should be able to buy that new. Let's find out. So Boats.net has it for $85.93. Now that is the kit, I believe. Yeah, steering link assembly, so it should come with the nuts and everything else you need. But you can probably also find on a used version of it. You can get it, pretty cheap. So that's going to take care of your steering. You're going to need a steering cable, which will run through your tilt tube, assuming you have one, which I'm sure you do. And then this, which will hook up to the cable to the motor and allow you to steer it. Now you just need to worry about throttle and shifting. Let me show you that. So as I mentioned in my comment, you're going to need this kit, which is 0433720. Problem is it is long discontinued, but there's nothing in here that you can't easily replace otherwise. You're going to need the shift handle. Yours probably doesn't have one. Shift handle also needs this little stud sticking out of it. You're going to need this little black piece, which you're not going to like buying that one, but you'll need that, as well as this piece, which attaches for your throttle. So let's show you what all those are. So you are going to need number 111 here, shift lever. Copy and paste that over to my notepad. You should, well, when you buy it, it should come with the little steering clamp, 109. So let's copy and paste that, just in case you can't find it. You're going to need a nut on the end, but yeah, you can find that locally usually. Hardware to attach it to, that's kind of important. I believe they come with hardware on your engine already. And then the backing nut here is number 37, so you're going to need that. So that attaches the shift handle. Now let's find the other end of the cable connector in our lower engine cover group here. You can see it right here, number 29. That's expensive. Do some copy, paste. So that'll give you your shifting. Granted, there's a lot to this, all the hardware basically, but these are pretty standard sized nuts except for this shoulder bolt right here, number 27. So this is kind of most of the stuff you'll be able to get at the hardware store, so no real issue there. Now we'll need a cable clamp for the other side for your throttle. Throttle clamp is number 33 right there. Let's copy, paste that. You'll need hardware for it too, but no big deal there. Now, depending on how in depth you want to go, number 39 here is your primer solenoid bracket. You do have the option right now of going back there, choking the engine, pull starting it, and then sitting down and using it. Or if you really want to go all out, you can buy this bracket, buy a primer solenoid, take it from there. I don't know if your engine has electric start already. If it doesn't and you don't plan on adding it, probably don't want to even think about getting the primer solenoid set up. But if you do, you're going to need that too. So that's kind of the basics so far. So here's our parts list. Let's get that out of the way and let's start searching. So also, I already looked up the lock bracket here. That's a pretty good price. If you're going to do this, you should probably buy that one. So let's look for the shift lever first. So this guy comes with the little screws, little backing plate. You don't need this part. Problem is it doesn't have this little tab on it. So if we look at this one, it does. So yeah, you need that tab. I forget what it costs, but let's go find out. That's where boats.net really comes in handy. Also, I noticed I was mashing the mouse a little too hard there. So the pin is $17, so that's not entirely bad. You need the nut on the other end too. Shift lever new from boats.net is also only $11, but the problem is we don't know if the new one, which looking here it probably doesn't, come with that pin you need. So looks like one of these would probably be your way to go. Actually, there we go. So this one's $35 after shipping, comes with the pin and the 2 screws to attach it. So that'll take care of your shifting handle. Now you need the little anchor block, I believe they call it. Let me find that. That's the number 29, which is the anchor block. So let's see if we can't find that. So $67 new. It's not ridiculous. Kind of fragile. Let's find out here. Well, I don't think you want to buy a used one for that kind of money. You just go to boats.net and buy a new one for that kind of money. But, well, $35 with hardware, so that'd be your next buy probably. So between this and the shift handle, that'd take care of your shifting cable, and then you just need the lockout bracket for the other side, which is this one. Let's paste it in there. Yeah, $8. So let's go show you what all that stuff does. So this is a 25 horsepower as well, and as you can see, no tilt tube. So check yours. But like I said, it probably has a tilt tube. And here's your basic engine. So shift handle, anchor block. So your shift cable runs through here, locks in this little pin, and then attaches to this, and that gives you your shifting option. This is a remote control engine. So it's also got the primer solenoid along with the bracket. So like I said, if you wanted to add that, you're going to need it. But again, this engine's electric start, therefore you should have this too. If you don't have electric start and you don't plan on adding it, don't worry about this. You'll just have to manually do everything from the back of the boat. And it's a little dark. Actually, let me see if I can turn my flash on. So your cable kind of runs in and then tilts up and locks in there, and the other end attaches here, and that gives you your throttle. So yeah, that should kind of make sense. Anyway, that takes care of your shifting and throttle. The steering arm you're going to need will bolt into your steering section here, attach right there, just like this one does. And this is your tilt tube, which your steering cable will run into. Steering cable being, that kind of setup, without, this bracket and this arm and everything. But this is basically the tilt tube that's inside your motor right now. So yeah, I should have turned the flash off. But anyway, anybody watching this video who doesn't have that ear motor, has an 80s version, it's pretty similar setup. Anchor block is a little different on the older ones, but concept is still the same. Shift handle is the same. It's all kind of standard. So I don't know, hope this kind of guided you in the right direction. It may not be everything you need. Well, it probably is, but I don't know. Anyway, anything else, let me know.